Following is a Live the Dream Media production.
Hey everybody, welcome to the local Marana live stream broadcast. It's nice to be back. It's been a while since I've been in the host seat. I'm currently sitting here by myself at the table, but we have a guest joining us at 9 a.m., Julissa Lopez, who's a local singer and songwriter. She makes music in a really cool way. She was on one of our past episodes that we've had. And she was talking about how she used her phone and stuff, so we're going to get into that. But before we do that, we're going to talk about some stuff that was in the news in regards to Santa Cruz County and national grocery stores, and talk about how that affects us, and just kind of dive into some stuff and have some fun. If you're on the chat, join in there, let us know. And we're also going to be giving away a $25 gift card to Prep and Pastry. If you haven't been here, there we go. Yeah. If you haven't been here yet, it's a phenomenal place. You should check it out. It's awesome. It's worth it. But also, this is going to be free, so your chance to win this is here. You just got to stay listening or hope that you pop in at the right time, so when we give directions on how to win this, you'll be ready. Clint, how are you? Clint's here with us. He's in the box
good.
today.
Thank you. Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Let's see your face, man. There he is.
There we go.
Oh.
In the box.
Is this your inaugural time in the box
my maiden voyage, right?
Maiden voyage?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to start putting a green screen back there so we can actually be in space and stuff if we feel like it. That's what we're going to do. Hey, the weather is triple digits. The rain chances are going down a little bit, and this weekend they're expecting them to come back. And just stay cool, stay hydrated. That kind of never changes until what, Clint? Like October?
October 15th, my end of summer date.
October 15th. So mark that on your calendars. If we're wrong, let us know.
Yeah.
Stephanie Waldriff, if you're watching, please let us know if we're wrong. We'll fix that.
I think this year it's the 21st of September. I think that's when it always is, 21st, 22nd of September. But
yeah,
if you live in the desert, we both know that we all know that that's not the date that it starts cooling down.
Oh,
I always say summer in Arizona, just Clint summer. Middle May, middle October, right?
Yeah.
The other 8 months is pretty awesome.
Yeah. I love the wintertime here. I was talking to the wife, and I was like, can't wait till I can walk outside and just feel like that crisp breeze, that just kind of, you can just sit out there and drink your coffee. Yeah, it's amazing. But anyways, we're going to get started. So we came across an article that came out over the weekend regarding Santa Cruz County. Their ex-treasurer somehow, some way, acquired $39 million of taxpayer money and put it into her personal and business accounts. Are we surprised something like this happened? What are your thoughts, Clint?
Are we surprised?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Well, I mean, come on. It happens every day. It just happens pretty close to home. My biggest is just how did we, 40 mil disappear in that period of time without someone noticing it?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So there was 11 transactions that were fraudulent transactions for $375,000. Those are what prompted the investigation. So that was the trigger for them to look into it. This kind of behavior, we talk about having trust from the public and it being a big issue, especially with like legacy media and other things. And then you see stuff like this. Like, we expect as citizens some swift accountability in this matter. And I think what we're going to see is to have something like that happen, I think more than one person's got to be involved. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. 40 mil. Think about that, David. What time frame are we talking? 10 years?
A decade. 10 years.
Yeah, that's just crazy. If I lived in Santa Cruz, I'd be wanting to replace everybody in charge right now.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. I mean, how does that even happen, David? I mean, $40 million, that's $4 million a year.
Yeah.
On average for a decade. That's just crazy. And it can't be, I don't have any idea what Santa Cruz's budget is per year, but $4 million would be a big chunk of that.
Yeah.
either through omission or omission, either by not paying attention or direct, involvement. Somebody should have caught this.
Yeah, I don't know how. Again, I don't work there. I don't know, but $4 million a year, just kind of not knowing where it's going. But it's all about how they play the game, right? How they label where the money's going, who's involved, how it's traveling, right? It's the thing that says in there is business accounts. So, being a small business that we are, Clint, for us to get a deal with the municipality, you think of all the different steps there are, right? There's at least 10 to 50 steps to just even have a chance, right? You got to do like a proposal, and you got to hope that you're accepted and make changes and be okay with the net, right? The 30-day net. That's something that a lot of people don't know about, which we'll talk about next. But there's so many steps for us as small businesses to get involved in something like that. And then you see something like this happening. It's kind of like a shame on you thing. And I would agree with you, Clint, and say everybody in Santa Cruz, like, where's the council in this matter? You guys not checking numbers? Where's the manager? There's a lot of people in responsible roles to keep this from happening. It's kind of mind blowing.
David, I'm not just, let's just don't throw everybody under the bus here, but at the same token, $4 million a year for a decade, $40 million. Somebody was asleep at the wheel at best case scenario, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I was Googling here. I can't find a budget for Santa Cruz, and it's I'm sure several hundred million. Mm-hmm. Pima County's in the billions. They're not nearly as big, so we're talking about a sizable percentage. But let's say it was a billion. Well, then 4% of your operating budget's disappearing through theft by someone in charge of. I mean, if David, let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. Let's just say seems to me like to be an extreme number. If you were 4% of your budget short every year, wouldn't you and your wife know that?
Absolutely. I would know that, and I would see something wrong at the end of the month for sure. I mean, how do you not?
Well, it's just too big a number.
I just don't.
40,000. Not that 40,000 isn't a pretty good number, but
yeah.
If 40,000 was missing, you might miss that. But 4 million, that's a big gob of money. And what little I've read about, and I read a little bit about this. These were accounts that were set up that should have been. How do you not know those accounts aren't legitimate accounts? So yeah, shame on a whole bunch of people down there. It sounds to me.
Yeah,
right?
that's a lot of crazy right there. And then talking about the 30-day net thing. So. For folks that are getting into business and are looking to work with bigger organizations and stuff, there's something called a 30-day net. Sometimes they're longer, and basically is.
Hey, David, there's a lot of 45, 60, and 90-day nets out there.
Yeah, you gotta. So, look, I understand what the need would be on the other end, but when you're coming into this business world, make sure that you work to accommodate to be able to take that kind of strain, because essentially you're going to be giving services and taking care of stuff for at least a month on your own accounts, on your own money. However, your service costs, how much your service costs are, your operational costs, those are all on you, and they're not going to be paid for 30 days. And that'll continue throughout however long your contract is and whatnot. But yeah, it's just something to consider. That was a learning thing for me. I had heard the net stuff before because of the cookie company that you and your wife own, Clint, and seeing it and I've seen what it does. You've shared what it does too with some businesses that got shut down from it because the net. The check got lost in the mail on top of the net. So it's like you're looking at 60 days.
I remember my mom and wife, when they started the cookie company 20 years ago, going to a woman's seminar, business seminar, and they said that the thing that I remember they brought home was that a large business could put a small business out of business quicker than about anything because of the nets. And theirs being food, how do you repossess food that's been eaten?
That's a good point.
Yeah, so if there's food, if there's tangible items, maybe I can repossess a car or a building or a house or a piece of equipment. But certain things, Printed material, for example. Our buddy Anton does a lot of printing. How do you repossess a sign that's got someone else's logos and materials on it? So, hey, that's the way it works. We decided real quickly at Copper Creek Cookies that we would not run 30-day nets. It's just, in fact, we need to be paid 30 days in advance because, again, we're selling food.
Yeah. All right. So if you're on Instagram, I have joined the chat with y'all. I'm in there. So if you have any questions or want to share any feedback in the chat, you're more than welcome to. Thank you again for being in the Instagram live feed. Appreciate it. Again, ask any questions if you want, or if you can tell me that I need to, get some new clothes or whatever. I'd really appreciate that too, because then I have a justifiable reason to go buy some new ones. But anyways, 30-day net, that's a killer. It's crazy, but you can make it happen. You just got to find ways to do so. I'm not giving out any pointers because that would cost money. But if you're looking for some advice on that, go ahead and reach out to us and maybe we can help you.
Hey, in the world we live in right now, David, with we've got 2 big box stores that have closed on Ina recently. I just don't think it's if you've got a long relationship with someone that you had for a long period of time, that might be totally different. But you're basically the bank, and the bank doesn't do anything for free, do they?
No, I haven't. No, they charge you interest on stuff. So no, they don't.
You went to get checks the other day. How much does our bank? We won't call them out, but how much do they want for a book of checks?
$140.
So you can spend your own money that they're holding. So
yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, talking about the big box stores. So the Federal Trades Commission is initiating an investigation into the major grocer corporations. Any guess why, Clint?
Collusion,
yes. Prices of stuff hasn't really gone down at all, has it, since the pandemic? Even though we seem to be moving pretty quick. And the Federal Trade Commission's looking into that because they are watching the grocers and they're making substantial profits still, but they're not changing the prices of a lot of things.
The oil companies have done that for decades, David. Collusion doesn't necessarily mean we're all getting together in a room with a bunch of cigars and price fixing. All you have to do is watch what everybody else is doing and just jump along. Big things happening next week, or actually the 17th, which is Saturday. You might want to jump in on this, something we've been watching closely. Mm-hmm. What's getting ready to happen, David?
Oh, you talking about the real estate market?
I am.
Yeah, so the word commission can't be used, for one. And folks, if you're going to go buy a house, you got to sign a contract with an agent for them to show you houses. That's pretty interesting.
This is going to be good for the consumer because this 6% commission that's been around for, I know for a fact, over 40 years is going to go bye-bye.
How does something like that become a standard?
David, if somebody sets that and everybody else, how does this become a standard? How does professional sports, let's use that as an example, how does it become a standard that player X is worth $30 million a year? It's somebody decides that, and then that's what everybody else starts making. But commission, I was in real estate actively as an agent before I became more of an investor. For over 40 years ago, and it was 6% then. It hasn't changed. There didn't have to be like a meeting of the minds to make this happen. It's just somebody sets it at 6, and everybody says, "Well, that's great." And I'm not out to get any realtors. I want you to make your money, but 6% is crazy.
It is. So it's gonna be interesting. Is this one of the biggest like financial stirrups you've seen in business?
It certainly in the market. I hear the word seismic used. It's tsunami used. I mean, this is a big deal, both from the consumer standpoint. I like, for example, over the last few years when we would sell property, because we've liquidated a few pieces of property here recently, and we did it all on our own. Just a quick little tidbit. The title company does most of the work. They're the ones making sure it's all legal and the property lines are there and the surveys and all that. And the bank's doing all the financing. The agent, again, not bashing agents, but they take you around and show you a few houses and negotiate a deal for you if necessary, and for 6%. you and I were just talking, a $200,000 house, it costs you 12% to sell, or $12,000 to sell. And the last few that we've sold were either we sold them ourselves, which we saved on a $200,000, for example, we saved $12,000, or we would co-broker with an existing agent.
Yeah.
For 2.5%-3%, whatever we could negotiate with them. So and that was exclusively. And again, I'm not going to give a bunch of technical information. That's not my role, but I think it's huge. I think it really helps the consumer, and I really think it helps the market of the people that are in the game playing it right. I think this is a win-win for both sides. There will be some loss because some of the people that, like, for example, during this recent real estate rush, there are a whole bunch of people come off the sidelines and get in the game. And to me, that always affected me as a realtor that had been in the game through thick and thin. And I wasn't real happy about it, to be honest about it. There was a lot more competition in my side of the game. I think this weeds a lot of that out. So good, honest, reputable realtors will benefit from this, and the consumer will definitely benefit.
Yeah. Hey, it looks like our stream went down. So let's go to ad break and see what's going on and get back online.
Hi, I'm Alan Murdoch. For the past 20 years, I've been buying, fixing, and selling properties right here in Southern Arizona. And I want to buy your property. Whether it's a house, apartment, commercial building, or vacant land, regardless of the condition or the situation, I want to talk to you. When you sell to me, I pay cash and it's hassle-free. No repairs, no closing costs, and no commissions. If you have a property you don't want to deal with and you want a quick solution, call, text, or visit selltalon.com. Again, that's selltalon.com.
Discover the power of 88 Crime, where your anonymous tips are rewarded with cash. When you call in anonymously with the tip, you are given a code. With the code and a password, you can walk into a bank and redeem your reward anonymously. If your anonymous tip results in a felony arrest, you can claim up to $2,500 cash reward. Let's stop the silence on crime and strive for a safer community. For more information, please visit 88crime.org or call 88crime.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
We can print anything on our soft vanilla logo cookies. We deliver them and other sweet treats locally. We are located at 4249 West Ina Road, Suite 121. Call us, 520-300-1131. We bake smiles.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
There is a lot of digital marketing and digital advertising agencies throughout the U.S. I see a new one pop up every day. But we stand out because of our community impact, our client relationships, delivering and doing what we say. That's a key thing, right? A lot of places will tell you, hey, we're going to do this. They don't communicate to you. We're in communication with you. You're going to always get that real small business feel from us. You're going to have ways to contact us, ask us questions, right? Because we want you to do better, but we want to be better every day as well. And we're always innovating. We're always coming up with new ideas, new ways to win, applying for new platforms, and even creating some of our own platforms is some of the stuff we have going forward. So I would say that's what sets us apart.
Now,
Hey, sorry about that. Our stream went down thanks to none other than our cable or our internet provider, Xfinity, who is supposed to be delivering some prime speeds. They dropped the ball with us today, and we're going to call them out every time they do that. And
unless they rebate us, and even then we're gonna call them out.
Yeah, the cool thing is we're going to be moving into an internet radio app as well. So there'll be different ways to listen. We have the app coming out probably in the next 2-3 months. It's in development. We have a development meeting this Friday with the company we're using, and the the cool thing is like all these broadcasts and stuff that we're doing on social media and everything are also going to be available in your car. You can just go on the app and listen live, but we're also going to be playing music after the shows. We're going to have some radio shows. So if you're looking to hear some cool music, maybe you haven't heard in the mainstream stuff.
We've only got 22.3 million songs we can play for you.
Only 20, how many?
22.3.
22.3. But yeah, again, if you got dropped out of our live stream, we're sorry. We're back online. Things happen, technical difficulties. But we're here, and we're going to be giving away a gift card to Prep and Pastry today. At some point, I'm going to be giving details on how to win this, so don't miss out. But don't worry, if you don't win today, we have almost 2 months worth of gift cards from businesses here in the area and in Tucson for you to win. And you go, well, why are you guys doing that? That's really nice of you. Well, the reason we're doing it is it gets businesses here in the area, people coming in. During the summer, it's a little hard around here. A lot of people go on vacation. It kind of slows down. And, part of our community initiative impact is doing stuff like this, but it also gets people to come and join our channels. So we appreciate you being here and listening and watching. If you're wanting to win this, you might want to migrate yourself over to our Instagram live stream, right? That's where we're going to do this. So that's the first hit in winning this today. Migrate over to the Instagram live stream to win this. And we'll pick a winner after we show how we're going to do it. Well, up next, we're getting ready to bring on Julissa Lopez, who is a songwriter and singer here in the area. She's been on here before. We were talking about how she's making her music. She's using her phone, or she was. I don't know where she's at now. I think I've seen some stuff of her in the studio, but we were talking about how the different methods of making music have changed over the years, and then she was showing the technology available just on her phone, and it was almost the same as like a standard small setup at a home. And it's really, really interesting. So we'll talk about that and bring that back up. But before our stream went down, we were talking about the real estate market changing, and that the commission stuff's going away, and that if you want to buy, you're going to have to sign with an agent and all that. But, we want to talk about one of our biggest sponsors here at Live the Dream Media. And if you haven't seen them before, selltoallen.com. If you want to avoid all the confusion going on with the market right now, and you just want a trusted, reputable source to go to help you with selling your house and everything, go to selltoallen.com. Reach out to him, and his team will get you help that you need, and you don't have to worry. Great guy. We love him. Selltoallen.com. Make sure you go and check that out. We're going to jump to ad break right now, and we're going to get Julissa in here, and we're going to have some fun and talk about music. We look forward to being back.
There is a lot of digital marketing and digital advertising agencies throughout the U.S. And I see a new one pop up every day. But we stand out because of our community impact, our client relationships, delivering and doing what we say. That's a key thing, right? A lot of places will tell you, hey, we're going to do this. They don't communicate to you. We're in communication with you. You're going to always get that real small business feel from us. You're going to have ways to contact us, ask us questions, right? Because we want you to do better, but we want to be better every day as well. And we're always innovating. We're always coming up with new ideas, new ways to win, applying for new platforms, and even creating some of our own platforms is some of the stuff we have going forward. So I would say that's what sets us apart.
Hi, I'm Alan Murdoch. For the past 20 years, I've been buying, fixing, and selling properties right here in Southern Arizona. And I want to buy your property. Whether it's a house, apartment, commercial building, or vacant land, regardless of the condition or the situation, I want to talk to you. When you sell to me, I pay cash and it's hassle-free. No repairs, no closing costs, and no commissions. If you have a property you don't want to deal with and you want a quick solution, call, text, or visit selltoallen.com. Again, that's selltoallen.com.
Discover the power of 88 Crime, where your anonymous tips are rewarded with cash. When you call in anonymously with the tip, you are given a code. With the code and a password, you can walk into a bank and redeem your reward anonymously. If your anonymous tip results in a felony arrest, you can claim up to $2,500 cash reward. Let's stop the silence on crime and strive for a safer community. For more information, please visit 88crime.org or call 88crime.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
We can print anything on our soft vanilla logo cookies. We deliver them and other sweet treats locally. We are located at 4249 West Ina Road, Suite 121. Call us 520-300-1131. We bake smiles.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
There is.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the live stream, Local Marana Live. We've got a guest here with us. Julissa, thanks for coming back.
Hello. What do I look there?
This is your camera here, but yeah, there you are. There you are.
Hi, guys. Oh, my goodness. Do I do my little intro? Do I introduce myself?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Okay. Hi, my name's Julissa Lopez. I'm a pop artist here in Tucson, Arizona. 21 years old, and it's good to be back.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
When was the last time you were here? Was it last year?
April last year, I think.
April last year? Mm-hmm. And you hadn't really started playing shows yet to that point,
No, I was 20 years old, right? Yeah, I was 20 years old because my birthday is literally next week.
Okay.
So it's been a whole year and some since I've been on this podcast, and I was like, oh my God, it's crazy. I literally had no shows. Did I really see? I think I had an EP. Mm-hmm. I had an EP out. I was still trying to discover my voice, my sound, and how to navigate my music and find my voice in a way.
Right.
And like I said, no shows, no nothing, really nothing.
Did you start getting shows after coming on the podcast?
Let me see. I think
it seemed pretty quick.
It seemed pretty quick. A couple months after the podcast, I started playing a lot of shows. I at least played 10 plus shows already.
Wow.
And they mostly been at Groundworks, and I performed at this place downtown, Sky Bar.
Okay. Oh, you performed at Sky Bar. Nice.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited to be back. Oh my goodness. This setup is beautiful.
Thanks.
I like the new cameras. Oh my God. That's so cool. I can see myself.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We have an app coming too with the internet radio.
App?
So hopefully you'll give us permission to play your music on there.
No, yeah. Play everything.
Yeah.
I do have some curse words, so if you need me to edit that, I will edit that for you.
Nope. On our radio, you can have cussing because it's internet radio, so it's not regulated by the FCC.
Oh.
The only things that get regulated by the FCC are the radio towers and stuff that go into FM radio. Mm-hmm. But in the digital platforms, there's no FCC regulation. So even on this podcast, if I wanted to go rogue, I could say the F word or whatever else I wanted, but
so I can curse on this podcast right now.
You could if you really needed to, if it just really need to get your point across. But we usually don't on this one. But we have some other programs that go a little crazier, and there's some coming up in this month. So we're starting a whole broadcast thing and all that stuff. So maybe we'll get you on a couple other shows with some ladies.
That's exciting.
Okay, so tell the viewers, okay, you came in here last time and you were showing us how you made music on your phone. Mm-hmm. And, you and I were talking because I used an interface, I used computer, I used monitors, all kinds of stuff, but you were doing everything on your phone. Are you still doing that on your phone today?
I still am, yes. I remember my whole, the first time I came on here, I released an EP called Vent. That was all on GarageBand. And I remember I was telling you, I made the song Hate You, I believe, and that was on BandLab. And after that, I stuck with BandLab, and all my songs I've been using it on BandLab, and it's been going really great so far. I have 2 songs out that I've made on BandLab so far. I mean 3, including Hate You. But I finally found my sound and my voice, and those 2 songs that are out are oh my God, sorry, my voice. I don't know what happened there. But the 2 songs that I have out that I made on BandLab are Is It Research and Delulu.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It sounds
really
it's so good. You gotta listen to it.
I listened to Is It Research about 3 times yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. No, it's really good.
No, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to be all cocky or anything, but no, this is good. It's good.
Yeah, I was really surprised with production. So that's still on your phone.
It's still on my phone right here.
Okay, so if you're watching and listening to this program, go and follow Julissa Lopez on Spotify. She's not hard to find. Just type the name and you'll find, and then go ahead and give those songs a listen. And yeah, I was driving around listening to it, and I'm like, man, I wonder if she was still doing the phone thing because it sounded like it got better.
Right? That's
The
what I'm
sound.
saying. It got a lot better, clearer. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, my music is at its best as it can be right now. I obviously want to get better and go to an actual studio and, like, invest, my money, my time into a more professional setting. But right now, that's what I'm doing. It's just on BandLab, and it's working. It's really working right now, and I want to stick with it.
Yeah.
And it's really great.
What's your goal for your music over the next year? What are you trying to accomplish?
You know what's crazy? I wanted to talk to you about this. I was watching my first interview here last year, April. I was so shy. I was like, I had no shows. And I was like, why am I like that? But like, I just really want to come on here and like tell you and like show you everything that like I've been doing. And like, I've just grown so much, and I just really want to tell you that. And I don't know, I feel like this past year I've changed so much, and I grew so much musically, and like I've done more performances, and I'm growing. I'm telling you right now, like I'm growing on TikTok. When I came on this podcast for the first time, I think my TikTok was at 500 followers. And then within that year, I would just like kept grinding and kept like doing what I got to do and posting and all that stuff. And I'm at like 1,300 followers now within that year. And it's just so crazy to see like my progress within that year. And like looking back in that video, it's just, I was in such a like weird, place. And like, I felt like I just watching it, I felt so small, and I was just like, damn, like, wow, like I'm growing, and I wish I can tell her that, Yeah. And it's just crazy to see the progress.
That never ends. Always. I think everybody, even Clint in the studio room, would say that never ends. You go and see old videos and stuff that you...
Yeah.
And life changes so fast. It's really, you look at it and you go, because you're going to be 21, right?
I'm already 21.
You're 21? Okay, so life goes really fast in the 20s. Like, it's crazy.
I'm scared.
It's crazy.
It only gets quicker from now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say next. Sorry, but it gets faster. But no, it's, so somebody said, hey, Julissa, the cucumber cruel. Somebody says hi.
Cute.
Yeah, here's the chat right now, so you can jump in there.
That's my friend right there. That's my, oh my goodness. Let me tell you something about her.
Yeah.
So, within that year, right? So, that first year when it came on the podcast, I had like this whole a whole friend group that I was like surrounded by, and it was like just us. But then like some things happened. I grew as a person. And I met Maya and Juran. We went to middle school together, and we all started hanging out, and I feel so like. It's crazy because I love them so much, and I feel so seen with them, and I feel they're so supportive. It's funny because they listened to the Vent album when it came out, and they know every lyric.
Yeah.
And like I was like, damn, those are like real true friends, and it's so good to finally have that and feel like happy, because I feel like a year ago I really didn't feel happy or seen. I feel like I was just trying to be like within the crowd. And I felt like God really pushed me to, get out of that and, start working on my music and myself. And I found some good friends along the way. And I love them so much. And it's crazy. And I made a song about them. And that's coming out real soon.
Ooh.
It's going to be called MJ because it's Maya and Juran. They're like my besties right now. And I'm really excited to release that song.
That's really cool.
It's great. It's super good. I really want to show you. It's honestly really good too.
Well, I look forward to hearing it and streaming it. So how do you feel about shows and playing shows?
Shows.
Is it a rush? Is it, are you putting a lot of work behind it?
Oh, yeah.
How are you going through the whole thing?
So basically, I've done like at least 10 shows already. My first show, I was so nervous. I was like, hi, guys. And I was just on stage shaking. But over time, I think it was like every show, I was like, damn, that was a good show. Damn, that was a good show. And I just kept, doing it. And every show gets better. Like, every time I do a show, I'm like, damn, that was a really good show. Like, I keep saying that every show. But I guess, like, I'm getting used to it. It's a little still nerve-wracking, but I really like it. I guess, like, my rituals before, like, pre-show rituals before I go on stage is not even that. Before I go on stage, like a week or 2 weeks prior, it's when I know the date of my show that I'm going to be singing. I practice over and over the songs, the lyrics, and then the vocal warm-ups, throughout that time. Because my worst fear is literally forgetting the lyrics on stage. And that's happened to me.
Yeah.
That happened to me at Sky Bar. I forgot the lyrics.
What'd you do?
Oh my God.
Just keep going, just make something up?
I just harmonized something.
Yeah.
I was just harmonizing some random lyrics and nobody noticed, thank God. And I was just so scared. But other than that, I love shows. I want to keep doing shows, but mostly I do my shows at Groundworks.
Yeah.
And that one
Okay.
time at Sky Bar, it was cool.
Okay. What's a venue you're wanting to go play at? What's something that would interest you? Like 191 Tool?
Oh yeah, that definitely. Yeah. And then there's another place downtown. It's like Barrel, or no, not Barrel. I forgot what it was. But there's a couple downtown I want to
Madison Square Garden.
No. Oh my God. But there's a couple that I'm looking into. I have it all on my phone, like the notes of like where I want to perform.
Yeah.
But the ultimate goal, like the ultimate goal is to, have my own show at Rialto Theater. That's that's the main goal right there.
Yeah. There's a really cool smaller venue up in Phoenix. I hope it's still around. It's called Last Exit Live. Mm-hmm. It's almost like right by downtown. It's a really cool venue. You should see. They often bring in like local talent to certain shows and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I played a gig up there. It was pretty awesome.
Oh wow!
I never made it to the Rialto though. What was the one? Man, there's one downtown. It looks like it's in like a house, but it like you go in and it's got like a full stage, and set. It's like an art gallery.
Wait.
What is it? I can't
Wait,
remember.
I think
It's
I
like
performed.
Soul something or.
Wait, I also performed there. I think.
Yes. I can't remember the name. I'm so sorry.
It's like BCC? No.
I don't know.
Yeah, right. BCC something.
They changed the name.
I don't know, but
I
it's
haven't
like
played a show in
books. Or it's a house, and you walk in. It's like there's like books all over the walls, and there's like a carpet, right? Or am I?
Oh yeah, no, this isn't the same one.
Oh, never mind.
You walk in this one, it's like art gallery. There's like all kinds of paintings on the walls and stuff, but it's a venue, and it just kind of it's like this long passage, and it has a rising stage at the front, lights.
Are you sure that's not Groundworks?
No, it wasn't Groundworks. So Groundworks is over on the east side, right?
It's on Grant.
Yeah, no.
And, yeah.
Yeah, no. It was also on Tool.
Oh no, I don't know.
No, maybe it's not there anymore.
I don't know.
It's been a long time.
But I forgot to mention that I also performed at this place called BCC. I hope I'm saying their name right. BCC. That was back in December. Mm-hmm. That was really cool. I liked that stage. It was like you walk in. It was also a house. You walk in, to the left is like a bookshop, like a bunch of books, and there's like a carpet, and then you perform. It was really cool.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Is it like a literal like a house?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, they just made the house into like it's weird. I can't explain it, like a venue inside. It was cool. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was really fun. That's
really cool. What has been the most challenging thing for you with the shows and in the music process so far?
Well, within the shows, like I said, I'm still kind of I'm still learning on how to move on stage. I never thought of that as a challenging thing because, like, when you watch like performers on YouTube or like whenever you go to concerts, they make it look so easy. Mm-hmm. But like when you're up there doing it, like it's crazy. Like, damn, I have to move. I have to like show them something. Like, I can't just be there and like stand still. So that's so challenging. I never thought that was a thing. I thought just people just perform, they watch, that's it, it's over. But it's more into it. I did not know that. So I'm still trying to learn that. It's kind of challenging right now, but I think it's just nerves. I just got to feel the music and just vibe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just like everything just takes time, you know, and you'll get there. Who's your favorite artist, performing artist? One that you go, hey, live, incredible, music's incredible, just all around. I would say Jessie Reyes because she doesn't really usually have backup dancers. It's just her on stage, and I really look up to her while she's performance wise and everything else wise, obviously, because she's my favorite artist. I love her, and when she's on stage, it's just her, and she just walks around and moves and just dances and she just feels the music. I'm like, wow, I want to be that comfortable on stage like how she is. So she's one of my inspirations on how I want to look on stage.
Yeah. So are you doing music full time, or are you working? Like, because there's not a lot of money in music, right?
Yeah. Not right now. While I'm starting out, of course, obviously, you know. Right now, I just have a little call center job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually started like 2 weeks ago or something like that, and it's crazy because we're doing our intros on the first day of learning class, and this team lead. His name is CJ. He goes, he's an artist. He got up. He's like, oh, I'm CJ. You know, I make music. I'm like, oh, wow, that's cool. I've been looking for someone to like hop on a track.
We know CJ.
And so
we know CJ.
I was
We know
like, hey,
CJ?
Yes, we do.
How do we know him?
Through Joseph. CJ, I can't think of his last name, but we know CJ.
Oh, maybe we do.
Yeah,
Interesting.
we do.
His artist name is Moochie.
Yeah, we know.
You
We
know?
him.
Oh, okay. Apparently
You
you know.
do. I think you do too.
Oh, y'all know him?
Yes.
I guess so. Oh, okay, interesting. It's a small world. Tucson is small.
Oh,
Marana is
wow.
small. It's all small.
Hey, real quick, I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
me and him work at the same call center. And I was like, hey, I've been looking for someone to hop on a track. It's not released yet. It's called His List. I'm thinking about releasing it next Friday.
Yeah.
The song's done. It's done. I just got to buy the beat, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's already done.
Yeah.
So basically, it's really good. This is going to be my first feature, you know, that someone's been on my song. Because I'm really, really picky about who I work with. And I was like, I think this is it. This is it. He's really good.
That's good.
I'm excited to show you guys the song. It's really,
Yeah, I was
really
wondering
good.
when you were gonna have a feature. 'Cause
Yeah, me
everything-
too. I was like,
but it's
been
good to
a
be
long
that picky.
time.
It's good to be that picky because you don't want people pulling off of your stuff and bringing on, not adding value to it. So I totally get that.
Exactly. Hold on, my headphones are
Gotta fix
falling
them.
off my little head.
You good?
Yeah, we're good. And but yeah, I'm so picky because I was like, I don't know if I want to work with them, and you know, so I'm just about time I found someone. So I'm excited to
Yeah.
release that song. It's gonna be good. It's really good.
So when can we expect all these new songs to come out?
Oh my god. So His List next Friday, and then MJ. Cause the way I release songs, I like to promote, release, promote that song that just released. So 2 weeks of like promoting that song and releasing it, and then I'll drop the next song. You know, cause I like to give each song their time to shine. You know, cause I don't really like to drop songs back to back. Cause I wanna have each song just basically shine. And so once I release His List, it'll be like maybe 2 weeks later. Then I'll release, you know, MJ and all that stuff. And I just want them out already. I wish I had them out before I came on the podcast, but it's gonna be out. I swear, y'all. I swear. But basically, yeah, real soon with it. Before this year ends, I hope. Basically, I have all the songs out.
So are you doing everything yourself?
Oh yeah, always will for now.
Always will for now.
Yeah, I always will for now. BandLab, my phone right here. I do everything myself, which is cool. I like it.
So let's say I'm a new artist that's got music and I'm getting ready to put it out. What do you suggest I'm doing? What are you doing to get your music out on the platforms?
I say before you listen to it, actually listen to it. Because, like, I don't know if that makes sense because when you make a song, you listen to it so much. So you become kind of, like, blind to the errors. Because sometimes I get stubborn. I'm like, oh, I don't want to fix that. It's like a little thing no one will notice, you know? Like, I say don't get lazy and don't get blind. Like, you know, like have your ears rest and then re-listen to it with fresh new ears to see what someone else that hasn't listened to the song the first time, how would they, like, hear it, you know? So just be really careful on, like, actually listening to it, you know?
Yeah.
Before releasing it.
What are you distributing on?
A DistroKid.
DistroKid? Okay. And is that putting it on TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff?
Yeah, DistroKid puts it on, like, if you were to search up my song on TikTok music, it'll be there. Same thing for Instagram music, like the stories. You can search it up and I'll be there.
Yeah.
It's on everything, which is really, really cool.
That's cool. Yeah, it's things have changed. You know, I don't see a lot of albums as much as we used to because you want to do like what you're saying. You see a lot of artists, they'll put a song out, let it run its course.
Oh, yeah.
Get as many streams as you can and then put out the next one. Because like if you put out a whole album, there's a lot of stuff that can get left on the wayside that like people don't hear. Which some a lot of albums will have really good tracks that aren't the singles that are on the radio.
Yeah, exactly. I remember, I don't know who said it. I think it was Russ. He was like, he said something really, really interesting. He was like, I don't put out albums or something. He was like, I like to put out singles because if you look at the metrics within the album that you post, the first song obviously gets the most plays, but then you start seeing the views and streams go down, throughout the album or EP. It's because people have low attention spans and they don't have time to listen to albums, blah, 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 all that stuff. It depends on the artist, obviously, and I don't know, it's it all depends, but usually most of the time, people don't listen to albums or EPs because they don't know you know what I'm saying? So he made a good point that he likes to release singles. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to release singles. Because I remember I released Vamp, and I was like, I want to make something. So I made something, which was really good experience. I really appreciate that experience. But now that I know my voice and my sound, I was like, okay, I'm just going to keep releasing singles after singles after singles and just see how it goes. And it's been going really good because I've earned 1,000 followers already on TikTok from promoting it over those new songs like Delulu and I'd Rather Be Alone. And that brings me back to TikTok. I had 500 followers. And then once I started releasing those songs that I found my voice on, Everything's Perfect, that I feel like it's perfect right now, it started getting traction. And it really is on how you promote. And before I started this job, I got fired from my other call center job. I got fired. It's okay, though. I hated that job. And I had 2 months without a job. And so I was like, what can I do, right? And at that time, I didn't have 1,000 followers yet. I think I was at least 700 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, what can I do with my time? And so that's when I was like, okay, let's just do it. Let's post on TikTok every day. I had 2 music videos that I shot. And so I was like, okay, let's promote it over and over and over and over. And within those 2 months, I earned 1,000 followers.
Wow.
Or something like that.
Did you post every day?
I posted every day and sometimes 3 times in a day.
Wow.
I just had that much content. I'm probably getting my numbers wrong, but a year ago I had at least $400, $500. I'm not too sure. But when I got fired, within those 2 months, I posted every day. And somehow I got to 1,300 followers. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was so crazy.
Huh.
And I don't know. I was like, maybe I should get fired again. But I was like, wait, no, I can't. I need to pay my rent. But yeah, I don't know. It was just crazy. I loved it a lot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, it's a hard thing to keep up on, huh? Posting every day and coming up with ideas and stuff.
And just imagine, if I can earn 1,000 followers within 2 months, imagine doing that same thing I was doing within those 2 months, throughout the whole rest of the year. Imagine how many followers I can earn by doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It's the world we're in. Just keep pumping stuff out. I think it's just the way to do it these days. And
I love the word you just used. How many followers can I earn? I love that.
Yeah,
that's a great way to approach it.
Yeah.
What did he say?
You said earn. How many followers can I earn?
Great.
So how many followers will I get? It's you're earning them. It's
exactly.
Everything, right? It's takes time and you got to earn it. And so you're working a job, you're doing the music thing, and it's the album stuff it's so true. And the other thing too is you get caught up in the production of an album. Back when I was messing around with music, I remember I'm like, right, this whole album has to have this message. It's based on this premise. And so you're so focused on trying to develop your music and and everything that has to go to this premise, try not to go outside of it. So you can't bring in, because sometimes you'll come around with a really good idea and you're like, well, it doesn't really fit the album. And sometimes the album traps you into just what it is.
I totally get that. I totally get that. I remember when I was making Vent, there was one song that I wanted to put on there. So basically that Vent album was all about heartbreak, and I had this one happy song. I was like, wait, this is kind of weird. I'm going to take it off. I don't think I should put it on there. And that kind of trapped me within this sad mode I was in for that Vent album. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
It is kind of it makes you feel trapped. Yeah, it does. That's crazy. I never noticed that before, but yeah. Yeah. I understand that.
So the last EP I made, I approached it where I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna be free spirit on this. Whatever happens on it. So if I go, this direction, we're still gonna run with it. If it goes this direction, we're still gonna run with it and put it together. And it was like, it was fine. It was just a little EP. I'm like, but
Yeah.
no, like nobody, they're just gonna listen to the music. You know what I mean? And still the same thing. You know, with the analytics were first song, second song. You know, just kind of dip. So it's like, yeah, just throw a single out. I think that's gonna be it from here on out. You know, I don't see a lot. I mean, like your big stars, like Taylor Swift and stuff like that, they're gonna have albums because their base is built. But for like new people that are getting into this,
she's always on tour.
She's a force.
It is
crazy. I watched a documentary on her. Oh, you watched it?
Is it the America? I'm sorry.
It was the one where she's on tour and it like showed all the back end work that goes into like the shows and how like all the different stuff.
Was it like the documentary? It's like good at like, I don't know. It's like called America or something. America's Sweetheart. I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah.
That one, or there's another one where it's just solely based off of her show, her concert.
Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah.
I haven't watched that one yet.
It's mind blowing the amount of work she puts in.
That's where the money is, the live shows. I read something the other day where Daniel Elk, the founder of Spotify, made more last year than Taylor Swift has ever made collectively on Spotify. So the live shows are where she's making her money.
Right.
What do you say? I can't hear.
So the live shows. We gotta turn you up there. You can hear it. Yeah, that's important. Yeah, the live shows.
I didn't hear myself at all. This
Can
whole
you
time.
hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Oh my
We got
gosh.
it. Yeah, there you go. That's what
My
they're
headphones
for.
were dead.
Oh no, the whole time.
Yeah. Oh god.
No, you're supposed to be able to hear us. No, he was talking about how live shows bring in all the money for the artists these days. That's why you see a lot of tours, and she's just like nonstop.
Yeah.
So she's just raking in. But I heard she really takes care of like everybody involved in her production too. Like gives them big old bonuses. And
Damn.
Yeah. So no, it's just seeing like she works so hard, so hard. She's not like the typical music stuff you see is.
Hey, one more fact about her. I don't know how many drivers she's got. She's got a lot of trucks.
Oh no, I bet.
But she gave them all $100,000 bonus here recently. All of them.
All her drivers?
All of her drivers.
Oh my
That's impressive.
God, that's crazy. Do you know how old Taylor Swift is by any chance?
No, she's in her. I'll look it up.
Yeah, he's got the Google machine over there in the director box.
One thing I remember that Taylor Swift said, she was like, the industry is like, what did she say? It's kind of a little bit harder for women because they had to constantly change their image and change their clothes and hair. You know, once I forgot what she said, I was like, wow, that is true. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do to change up my image, you know, because, you know, when she was 17, around there, she was like a country star, you know,
right.
And then when she got into like 20s or whatever, I'm not too familiar with her. I don't want to get in trouble with anyone, but this is when I saw and, you know, and no, kind of. But like she was like a country star first, and then she got into a little bit more pop, and she started getting like a little edgy with Bad Blood, you know, and then she went kind of back to pop, and then she just like keeps like reinventing herself. And I was like, okay, that is true. And so I'm trying to figure out like what I can do, because I like to do research, and I like to research what is popular and what I can do to expand my career and make things work, and how to, you know, basically just how do I do it? How do I do this, and how do I do that? And I just really admire Taylor Swift for that, because she like knows what to do, and it's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
All right.
Either one of you want to guess?
Yeah, show your face, sir. We want to see you on the broadcast.
Oh, he can show his face?
Yeah,
there we go.
There
right
he is.
there. Here we go. Hey, guys. Hey, so I have her age here in front of me. Why don't you guys both, we'll just do a little trivia question. How old is Taylor Swift?
34.
32.
You are right, young lady. She is 34. She was actually born the same year you were, David. But her birthday is in December.
Oh, okay.
And yours is in
January, yeah.
January.
So we're really close to the same age.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good job. You guessed it right. Hey, you want to help us give away a gift card today?
Yeah.
To somebody that's on our Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, they're dropping out.
No, it's okay. We got it. Should we wait? Should we
okay,
wait
we'll wait a little bit.
Okay.
But we're going to give this gift card away together here before we leave the show today. But before we do that, we're going to go to a quick ad break. So make sure you stick around. Again, come back. We're going to be giving away this Prep and Pastry gift card. Don't miss your chance to win.
Don't miss it.
See you soon.
Hi, I'm Alan Murdoch. For the past 20 years, I've been buying, fixing, and selling properties right here in southern Arizona. And I want to buy your property. Whether it's a house, apartment, commercial building, or vacant land, regardless of the condition or the situation, I want to talk to you. When you sell to me, I pay cash and it's hassle-free. No repairs, no closing costs, and no commissions. If you have a property you don't want to deal with and you want a quick solution, call, text, or visit selltoalan.com. Again, that's selltoalan.com.
Discover the power of 88 Crime, where your anonymous tips are rewarded with cash. When you call in anonymously with a tip, you are given a code. With the code and a password, you can walk into a bank and redeem your reward anonymously. If your anonymous tip results in a felony arrest, you can claim up to $2,500 cash reward. Let's stop the silence on crime and strive for a safer community. For more information, please visit 88crime.org or call 88crime.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
We can print anything on our soft vanilla logo cookies. We deliver them and other sweet treats locally. We are located at 4249 West Ina Road, Suite 121. Call us 520-300-1131. We bake smiles.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
There is a lot of digital marketing and digital advertising agencies throughout the US. I see a new one pop up every day. But we stand out because of our community impact, our client relationships, delivering and doing what we say. That's a key thing, right? A lot of places will tell you, hey, we're going to do this. They don't communicate to you. We're in communication with you. You're going to always get that real small business feel from us. You're going to have ways to contact us, ask us questions, right? Because we want you to do better, but we want to be better every day as well. And we're always innovating. We're always coming up with new ideas, new ways to win, applying for new platforms, and even creating some of our own platforms is some of the stuff we have going forward. So I would say that's what sets us apart.
Welcome back to our last segment of the show, the episode. It's been a lot of fun catching up with you again. It's really cool. We've been watching you play shows and doing different things. I thought it was so cool that like after you came on our show with us, not long afterwards, you were saying you were going to play a show. Like I saw you at Groundworks or something like that. And
literally right after.
I need to go and watch one. I know I was going to try, but you know, I've had some we've had some babies.
Some babies.
Yeah, so they're all young, but they're getting older now, and so it's a little easier to get out of the house.
Just buy them the headphones, the little sound canceling headphone
you know,
things.
I should bring my daughter though, because she loves singing. Yeah. Oh, there it is. He's playing with the buttons.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she loves singing. She runs around with the guitar in the house. She's just like, ah.
Oh.
So, hey, Clint, you all right back there?
Yeah, Ron and I are just playing with the buttons back there.
Hey, go back there. Oh, let's show everybody Ron. Ron Arenas is here with us
Ron's
today.
in. Where's he at?
There he is. Yeah. What's up, Ron? So, backstory, Ron Arenas is the owner of Picture Rocks Heating and Cooling. There he is. He's the man, this guy. So if you need your AC fixed and you're in a jam right now and it's hot and you're sweating, that's the guy to help you chill out right there. That's the dude. So Ron's going to be joining us with a lot of stuff, and he is learning our system so he can come in here and do different things, and it's really cool, and we appreciate him being here so much. Ron, thank you. Thank you. The man. Yeah. So let's talk prep and pastry here. So usually one of us, the host or somebody, gives away this gift card. Yes. But we're gonna play a game here on Instagram. So there's people in there. Okay, so good. If you want this $25 prep and pastry gift card,
I want it.
You need to, in the comments section, post an emoji of a cow.
Okay.
So once we have all the emojis of cows in that want to win this, we will then let you pick who the winner is here. So we'll start seeing them come in soon. But yeah, if you want to win this prep and pastry gift card, just write the emoji, comment the emoji of a cow in here on the feed, and then we will give it away.
There you go. Oh wow.
Do you have any shows coming up?
Oh, actually tomorrow. You know how I mentioned my the coworker that I met not that long ago. We made a song together. He's having a show. I forget. It's on my phone. Should I look at it real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no, I got my phone out right now. So we have the chat up here, so we're watching it right here. So we're watching our stream. You can see. And yeah, here comes the moo cows. Moo, there they are. Here we go. No clue how to do it. You can just write cow if you don't know how to do the emoji. It's totally fine. Just write cow. That works too.
Moo. We don't have any special effects for that one. I don't.
If you want to call in and do a cow sound, you can. I'm just kidding. No clue how to do it. It's all right. Just do the cow thing. It's totally fine. Okay, somebody went and did 2 cows. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. There's a lot going on in there now. Yeah, we'll be giving away.
Yeah, there's some cows popping up there.
Yeah. Okay, show. When's your show coming up?
Oh, my goodness.
Man, I don't even know. I got so many going on.
He is going to be so mad at me that I forgot the venue name. I'm sorry, CJ. But basically, it's tomorrow, and it's his show. I'm just going to, like, pop out, and, hop on that song that we just made his list. And it's really cool because I'm used to doing my own little set and my own little show. So it's going to be my first time just, like, hopping on someone else's set. And it's really cool. It's like bringing out, like, like other artists bring out other artists.
Yeah, that's how you get more. That's how it works.
It's like crowds get like, oh my God. It's like cool.
Ecosystem.
It's going to give that vibe. So I'm excited to just, like, pull up, do my thing, sing with them. And, yeah, let's see how it goes from there. I'm excited. But I'll post where the venue's at tomorrow on my Instagram. Sorry.
Right.
Or today.
But yeah,
today.
How are the venues doing things these days still? Is it like pay to play still? Do you got to like sell tickets? Like how are they doing things these days?
So the way Groundworks works, they usually text me, but if you ever want to like perform there, you can always text them, of course. Mm-hmm. But the past, couple of times, or actually all the times, they usually reached out to me, which is really awesome. They reached out to me and said, hey, do you want to play a show this date, blah, blah, blah. And then I just say, yeah, of course, I want to. And so how that works, it goes by ticket sales, and they divide it with all the artists that are performing that day. Yeah. So they divide it all.
So do you buy the tickets and then sell them, or
no.
they whoever comes in, they divide the earnings with you guys?
Exactly. So what we have to do as artists, we just got to promote it. That's basically it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Just promote it.
That's cool to hear a venue doing it that way, because a lot of them are like, oh, you gotta rent the venue, and then sometimes you'll have promoters that'll rent the venue, because we have a venue out here. They'll rent the venue, and then the promoter will select artists and have the artists guarantee a certain amount of people coming in for the ticket sales, because they got to get their money back for renting the venue. And then but Groundworks is just a full-on venue. Is that a non-for-profit, or is that it is? Okay, so that's good to know. The Rialto and stuff like that's a non-for-profit as well.
Oh wow. I remember one time I wanted to do a show out in LA, like a little venue, and I was trying to do it, and they're like, oh, but you got to make sure that you have like at least 8 to 10 people that will go. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know anyone in LA, California. I don't know. But yeah, it was crazy. They're like, you need to have, because I never heard of this before, so I thought it was really interesting. They just said that I need to have at least 8 to 10 people that will show up guaranteed. And I had to sell them the tickets, and they show up. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, oh man, I don't think I can do it. Sorry.
It's hard to do. Yeah, no. It's good. Well, hey, it's been great having you with us here today. What we're going to do now is we're going to do the one last call for the prep and pastry. Just wondering when I'm going to pop up there on the screen.
And real quick, I see a few people aren't sure how to do it. Just type in the word cow. One more shot. Just type in the word cow.
Cow. Type the word cow or the emoji.
Cow. Or put the cow emoji.
And if you're on Facebook watching this or on YouTube, migrate to the Instagram. Go follow the Instagram. Go watch us on the Instagram to win this thing. We're not doing it. If you're on Facebook, it's not going to work. You got to go on Instagram. It's the only way we're going to see you. And we're going to change up what platforms we use each time just to do it, because you got to work somehow for this $25. I mean, nothing in the world is free, right? Nothing's free.
Hey, okay. David, real quick, I want to jump in here. We're not talking she sheds today, but someone did ask, do you remember who it was? About flying sheds.
I don't remember the name.
Something Christmas. Something Christmas.
Yeah.
We got it.
Lloyd Christmas. That's who it was.
Hey, and guess what? We will be back.
From Dumb and Dumber.
We will be back with the flying shed story some more.
Yeah.
So have no fear.
You're still working through that? Okay, so here we go. So here's all the people that have commented the cow stuff. Right. So.
Oh my goodness. Someone put moo moo.
Moo moo. Yeah, that's creative.
Oh my goodness.
Check out the premium beef.
Vera Earl premium beef. Yeah, let's get them on the show. I'd like to talk meat. I actually buy that meat. I drive down to Sonoyta and get like a cooler full of it and bring it home. It's like the same price as the grocery store, but it's like way better and it's grass fed and not all the nasty stuff. Okay.
Hey, so you know what? Real quick shout out to, I see some names in there. Ron and I we know those folks up there.
Oh,
that
yeah?
is so cool.
It's so, yeah, it is. I work there. Oh, okay. What's up? Come down here for a show.
Bring some of that premium beef.
Yeah, bring your beef. Okay, here you go. Ready? You get to pick.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Say their screen name, whatever it is, and announce that they have won the $25 gift card to Prep and Pastry.
You know what? Oh my goodness. Okay. The pressure. Oh my God. I really like the person that said moo moo. It's funny.
All right, what's their screen name?
It's funny. Canicerio.canijo. Canijo.
Carnejo.
Canijo? This one right there. The one that said moo moo.
Canicero Canijo. All right, that's the winner. So Canicero Canijo, you are the winner of the Prep and Pastry gift card. Right here. To get this, just shoot us a message. Just shoot us a message on our Instagram so we can set up getting this to you. You will have to get in your car and come and get it because we're not going to mail it to you. Oh. So just to let you know, you got to come by the studio to come and get your prize. If you live in a different state, we'll figure it out. But you are the winner. Come and get it. Woo! Well, thank you so much for being on the show today. It's been really cool, and we look forward to having you on again. You know, if there's anybody you think that should come on this show, send them our way.
Definitely.
We're talking everything that's local, and that includes the arts, right? We talk about businesses, we talk about not-for-profits, we talk about, music and so on. And I think it's something else. Maybe we can, how would you feel about coming on our live stream and singing one of your songs, like playing one of your songs?
Of course.
You think you'd be cool with doing that? You can just set up the room a little bit different and just do like a little live stream show. Maybe bring one more artist with you.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about that?
I would love that.
Because we can just like move this table out, put some chairs. I don't know if
we would just like connect all the instruments to like a whatever that's called. I don't know what.
Yeah. We try to keep it like an acoustic set, like maybe guitar and piano or something, and then we can just wire in. I've got a couple parts we can go into.
I'm down. Just let me know.
You want to do it? Okay, we're gonna set up a live stream show then that we can put on, and you can have everybody come and watch, and we'll figure out a way. Maybe they can leave a tip for you or something. So we'll promote it. So let's add something like that to your calendar and make it happen this fall. Okay. I would say. Yes. Find like a weekend maybe, and we'll do a live stream show out of this room. It'll be our first one. Yeah. You knew coming on the show something cool is going to happen. Come on.
I know. I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm ready for anything, to be honest. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Okay. All right. Listeners, thank you so much for being on our local Marana Live podcast. We have so many more shows coming to this broadcast station and stuff. Make sure you follow LTD.media on Instagram. Live the Dream Media is our full name. But go to our Instagram, follow that. All of our programs are going to be streamed out of that Instagram on the Instagram account for all the new hosts that are coming. Local Marana will stay on the Local Marana one. But the key thing is follow on YouTube and pay attention to when our app is coming out. Because if you get our app, you'll be able to listen to all of our shows and music in the car, on demand, when you want to do it. Also, you'll have direct access to our podcasts that have been recorded. Like this one will be recorded and it'll be available in podcast format not long after the show. So make sure you do that. Also, follow us on all social media platforms. And if you're looking to advertise on this program and all the other ones we have, let us know. Reach out to us. We'll get you on here. The spots are not that expensive, and you'll have access to almost 10,000 listeners, hyper-local listeners. Don't miss out on this new opportunity. We look forward to doing a lot more shows with you. Have a great day.
There is a lot of digital marketing and digital advertising agencies throughout the U.S. I see a new one pop up every day. But we stand out because of our community impact our client relationships, delivering and doing what we say. That's a key thing, right? A lot of places will tell you, hey, we're going to do this. They don't communicate to you. We're in communication with you. You're going to always get that real small business feel from us. You're going to have ways to contact us, ask us questions, right? Because we want you to do better, but we want to be better every day as well. And we're always innovating. We're always coming up with new ideas, new ways to win, applying for new platforms, and even creating some of our own platforms is some of the stuff we have going forward. So I would say that's what sets us apart.